Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, also known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have been asked to relinquish their UK home by none other than King Charles himself, leaving the couple without an official royal residence. This news comes just several weeks after the release of Harry's memoir in January and ahead of his father's coronation ceremony in May. While the couple has been living in a privately owned mansion in Santa Barbara, California, with their children Archie and Lilibet for almost 3 years, they've stayed at Frogmore Cottage when they're in Britain. However, the request to vacate would strip Harry and Meghan of guaranteed police protection during their trips to Britain, as the cottage enjoys heightened security as part of the royal estate. The eviction may also be seen as a message from the royal family to Prince Harry and Meghan that their rift with the firm has not been forgotten or forgiven. The couple has been very vocal about their discontent with the British royal family, and Harry's memoir was no exception. In the book, he criticized his upbringing and the lack of support he received from the royal family when he was struggling with his mental health. The eviction from Frogmore Cottage may be seen as a reminder to the couple that their departure from the royal life comes at a cost, and that they cannot continue to criticize the royal family without consequences. Frogmore Cottage is part of the Frogmore Estate, which is about half a mile south of Windsor Castle and situated south to the River Thames. It was built in 1801 as a country retreat for King George III's wife, Queen Charlotte, and her daughters. Its name comes from the abundance of frogs on the historically wet marshland. The late Queen Elizabeth II gifted her grandson Prince Harry and Meghan the use of the cottage in 2018, shortly after the couple got married. Officially, however, the Crown Estate owns the property. From 2019 until quitting life as working royals in 2020, Harry and Meghan lived in the cottage, carrying out some $3 million worth of taxpayer-funded renovations. However, they have since repaid the cost in full through a contribution to the sovereign grant. The eviction from Frogmore Cottage strips Harry and Meghan of guaranteed police protection during their trips to Britain. As part of the royal estate, the cottage enjoys heightened security. The cottage has been a niggling point of contention throughout the couple's highly publicized departure from royal life. Harry and Meghan have been at odds with the British royal family for years amid allegations of racism and a lack of palatial support. Buckingham Palace has kept mum on the couple's highly publicized grievances, most recently detailed in Harry's memoir, though some royal observers believe this eviction to be the first public retaliation on the part of the so-called firm. It's also worth noting that the couple has been living in a privately owned mansion in Santa Barbara, California with their children, Archie and Lilibet, for almost 3 years. Nonetheless, the public nature of the eviction highlights the ongoing tension between the couple and the royal family and raises questions about the future of their relationship with the firm. However, the move to take the property back from Harry and Meghan also reflects Charles's promise to pare down the monarchy as a cost-cutting measure. According to reports, the 5-bedroom property on the grounds of Windsor Castle was offered to Prince Andrew, the king's disgraced brother, last month. Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, currently lives in the much larger Royal Lodge, a 31-bedroom property 3 miles away from Frogmore Cottage that he shares with his ex-wife Sarah and the late Queen's corgis. He's been leasing the Royal Lodge from the Crown Estate since 2003, but his own fall from grace has led to speculation that he's being eased out of the royal family's inner circle. It's sending a clear message from the king to his younger son, says Giselle Baston, a royal expert at Flinders University in Adelaide. That would provide, in many ways, a disincentive for Prince Harry to bring his family over for the coronation, perhaps even himself if he doesn't have somewhere to stay that is covered by royal security. The eviction may also be seen as a message from the royal family to Prince Harry and Meghan, with their rift with the firm that has been neither forgotten nor forgiven. The couple has been very vocal about their discontent with the British royal family, and Harry's memoir was no exception. In the book, he criticized his upbringing and the lack of support he received from the royal family when he was struggling with his mental health. What do you think about this situation? Do you think the king should have revoked their access to the cottage? Let us know in the comments below.